Fuck it. Yo, you feel me? Imvu, world's creepiest teen dating game. Now, here's the thing about Imvu. I've never played Imvu. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I never played it me personally. I know niggas. Fuck up, nigga. Oh shit. Little TJ, look at that. Oh shit. Oh my god. Damn, fo. I got it's 4 a.m. in the UK. Hey, gang, thanks for stopping by, fo. I appreciate it, alright, fo. And thanks for the follow, my nigga. Op Block, I appreciate you, my nigga. On phone and grade. You feel me, fo? I appreciate you. You feel me? Gang. Hell no. Oh, damn, gang. He making fun of your accent. Water. Bottle of water. But I appreciate you for stopping by, gang. I fuck with you, alright, folks? Thanks for stopping by. Hope I see you again next stream on phone now. Good luck in sword fight. Yo, gang, why you treating this nigga, fo? Damn. What folks do to you? You talking about I look like little TJ, which I don't look nothing like fucking TJ. Like, come on, folks. You could have said any other nigga in the world. You say CJ. You, bro. Good luck with school shootings. Damn. Damn. Oh, shit. Me personally, I wouldn't take that shit. He said good luck with school shootings. He say he not American. What you is then, gang? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He said good luck with school shootings on the gas. Ooh. They said, nah, Glizzy stopping American. Damn, boy, you must hate Americans, huh? Goddamn. Hey, gang, you good, though, folk? Like, you good, folk? You good? You need a hug, gang? You seem angry. You good, folk? Like, no funny shit. Like, you good, folk? Like, come on, what? We on some positive shit over here, folk. You got, matter of fact, how your day going, folk? It's Tuesday. How your day going, folk? You good? You doing good today, folks? I'm decent. You feel me? I'm just bumming. Shit like this. About to react to this right here on Phone and Grade, which I need to get into. Nigga say Rod. Folk, how the fuck do you look at me and you say Rod Wave? How do you look? Hold on. How the fuck do you look at me and you say Rod Wave? Rod Wave is a fat nigga. I'm a skinny nigga. The fuck? What you look like, gang? I need to see what you look like. I'm finna get on your ass. What you look like? Give me your IG, gang. Doo-doo garbage looking. I ain't gonna lie. Now, that's a good one. Because my mama be saying I look like DDG. So, I ain't gonna lie. I'll get that shit. I'll get that to you. Because my mama be saying I look like DDG. So, okay. Okay. I'll give that to you. Okay. See, now, that's a good comparison. Like, you can't just say a random ass nigga like Raw Wave. Like, I look nothing like Raw Wave. DDG, like, that's a good one. And by the way, stop calling that nigga doo-doo garbage. That ain't his fucking name. It's DDG, folk. Stop trying to, come on, folk. His name ain't doo-doo garbage. It's DDG. Come on. Ever since Solomon caught that nigga that, y'all ass do not stop calling that nigga doo-doo garbage. Y'all niggas leave DDG alone, Scud. His ass don't be doing shit to nobody on the gas. But for real though, gang, like, what's up with you? Like, you coming in here and something, I look like Rod Wave. Who else you say I look like? TJ, which I don't know where the fuck that came from. You say I look like Doo-Doo Garbage, which is DG, which I actually agree with that. I agree with that. You right. Motherfuckers be saying I look like DG, which I still don't know how, but I guess I do. My mama be saying the same thing, boy. But what you on, Scud? Like, you good? Like, how your Tuesday going, boy? You good? Like, what you doing? Like, what you do today, folk? You feel me? Like, what you doing? You good? I hope life treating you well. I hope you found some type of purpose in life. If you have it, you gonna find it one day. I'm telling your ass, folks. Keep striving. What LeBron ass be saying, boy? Striving greatness on some shit on the gas. Okay, anyway, I am getting fucking off topic. See, I'm getting off topic. Anyway, YouTube, yo, what up? I'm getting off topic. Imvu world's creepiest teen dating game. I never played it, me personally, but I know niggas that played it. Obviously, my friends and shit they played, but me personally, I never got into it. I know what it is, but I never played it. But Let's see why this shit creepy. I mean, I can understand why it's creepy, but let's get into it.
Hi there.
Do you want a date?
I'm 24. I think there's a bit too much of a gap. Let's date, but we should be a bit low-key about it because of the age difference, okay?
Yo.
If you could be anyone in the world, what would you be? Would you be a supermodel stunning people on runways, or a rock star playing music in front of millions of people? Well, on the online game IMVU, you can be both. IMVU, or Instant Messaging Virtual Universe, launched in 2004. It's a massive multiplayer online role-playing game that allows users to create their own avatars and connect with each other virtually. What makes IMVU so unique is that instead of being your average online game, it's more of a collection of chat rooms that you can visit with your 3D avatars. And like Roblox, you can design your own virtual environments. Sounds fun, right? Well, it's more dangerous than you think. From catfishes and scammers to online creds, IMVU is home to some of the worst people on the internet. So buckle up and get ready, because today we're gonna uncover the disgusting world of IMVU. Inappropriate advertising. IMVU isn't the most well-known game, but it's had a shocking number of controversies. When it first started, IMVU was G-rated, appropriate for all ages. In the late 2000s, IMVU rebranded
every time you make something appropriate for all ages, that's where everything goes downhill. Let's be honest.
themselves to bring more people onto the platform. But instead of leaning into the kids market like a lot of other companies did, they went down a spicier road. They redesigned their avatars, so instead of looking like your average video game character, they look like young adults ready to go clubbing. IMVU also started producing some questionable ads. The ads themselves were raunchy and suggestive, but where these ads were being posted was the real problem.
Like I said, I never played IMVU before. I've never played this shit. Like I said, I know people who have, but me personally,
these ads were known to be prominently shown on YouTube, Flash game websites, and even porn websites.
So why was IMVU showing kids the same ads they posted on NSFW websites? When it came to their advertising strategy, no age group was off limits. They wanted to lure anyone they could to IMVU. Since then, IMVU has doubled down on their explicit branding, turning it into something that resembles a virtual Tinder. And not only does IMVU still advertise to kids, they now sell something called an access pass. With this pass, users can access adult content like explicit clothing and the ability for their avatars to do some really inappropriate animations, if you know what I mean. And while it's harder for kids to access this side of IMVU, it's not impossible. Now let's take a closer look at IMVU's community. A lot of drama happens there on a daily basis, and it all boils down to one thing: catfishing. The catfish who faked her death. The IMVU community depends entirely on its in-game currency called credits. Credits let you buy things like clothes, accessories, and items for your avatar. They can also be used to upgrade your membership status, which unlocks other benefits. While some people get credits by doing surveys, watching ads, or buying them, there are other people who get them by cheating. And these people are none other than IMVU's catfishing scammers. A catfish is someone who uses fake pictures of themselves to trick people into believing there's someone else. And while the whole point of IMVU is to roleplay as someone else, the game also allows users to post pictures of their in real life self along with their IMVU avatars. That's where the catfishes come in. They use a fake picture of themselves and flirt with you in an effort to get credits from you. It happens often, but among these catfishes, none were as infamous as a user known as That Girl Tyra. In 2021, an IMVU YouTuber Supasi uploaded a series of videos exposing the user That Girl Tyra for catfishing multiple people. It started when one of Tyra's ex-friends messaged C with a story.
She has an Instagram, but it can't be her. Every time I ask to FaceTime, I either got blocked in her picture or screenshots. She doesn't even crop right.
After taking a closer look at Tyra's account, it seemed clear to C that something was off. C knew that real Instagram photos filled the whole frame, and Tyra's photos didn't do that.
If you guys look at this white line right here, it low-key do look like a screenshot. Hold up, you see this, y'all? Y'all see that white line?
There were multiple people who were involved with Tyra on IMVU, and all of them had similar stories.
She ever shows her face to you when y'all FaceTime? He's like, no, she's scared to. She make up excuses not to. Then she made her Instagram page private.
This wasn't a small account either. Tyra had over 50,000 followers on IMVU. After C released multiple videos about Tyra, more people from the IMVU community started to realize she was a catfish, but no one expected what happened next.
She said Tyra passed away. I feel so bad. And look, it said highlights 1 week ago. It says for more information on the funeral service, go to my mom's page on Facebook. It's all there.
Tyra's page was taken over by a member of her family, saying that Tyra passed away. It was a shock to the IMVU community, especially to see. They even shared Tyra's obituary and her gravestone. If this all sounds suspicious to you, you're right. It was a fake gravestone. Tyra faked her death. If you look closely, you can see that whoever wrote the fake engraving spelled "you're" wrong. I doubt that a professional stonemason would carve a grave with basic errors like that. But the story doesn't end there. Tyra took her lie to a whole new low. Super C researched the number listed on Tyra's alleged obituary, and it linked back to a real mortician in Tennessee. She couldn't find Tyra's death anywhere on the website, but what she did find was an obituary belonging to a young woman named Maya Maria Taylor. Sure enough, Maya's obituary had the same design as Tyra's, and when C put them side by side, she made a sickening discovery. Tyra had copied her own image over Maya's obituary.
And you can see her tassel right here, and then you can see her hat right here. And I looked even deeper. You see her eye right here? Check this out. You can see her eye right through the shirt, bro.
And the story gets worse. Maya tragically lost her life in a drive-by incident at a local McDonald's. According to Tyra's so-called family, Tyra died in the exact same way in the exact same place. They even filmed the local news coverage of Maya's passing and posted it on their Instagram story, pretending it was about Tyra. Since then, Tyra vanished from IMVU. But as weird as this story is, there are darker secrets lurking in the corners of IMVU. Because one of the most unsettling parts of IMVU isn't about the people themselves, it's about the virtual rooms they create. So let's take a look at some of the most twisted places on IMVU. The most twisted IMVU rooms. Before we talk about the most twisted rooms on IMVU, I want to thank my guys at War Thunder for sponsoring this video. War Thunder is a vehicle combat MMO game with more than 2,000 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships to choose from. That's right, it's an MMO. Can act out, they have private, always gonna make weird, inappropriate stuff. Premium vehicles, premium account boosters, and more. Whenever a game lets users create their own content, some people are always gonna make weird, inappropriate stuff. We've seen it with Roblox and VR chat, and IMVU is no different. I mean, we've seen the way they advertise the game. IMVU is full of NSFW content. A lot of rooms on IMVU have private areas specifically made for NSFW purposes. Combine that with the Access Pass, which gives users the key to spicy content, and anyone can act out their dark fantasies. And not all people try to hide their fantasies. IMVU has developed a reputation as an inappropriate game because people act out these fantasies on public servers in front of everyone. Since IMVU allows users as young as 13 to make an account, this is especially disturbing. But these private rooms don't even come close to being the worst part of IMVU. In the game, roleplay is taken to a whole new level. The most popular kind is family roleplay, where players can create their own virtual families. You'll see grown adults pretending to be toddlers and teenagers.
I'm scared. I'm scared to where this is about to go. I'm scared. I don't know.
They'll even create avatars specifically made to roleplay as children. And it gets weirder.
There are IMVU maternity clinics where people can go to give birth to IMVU children.
While most people roleplay for fun, not all roleplays are lighthearted. On IMVU, there are people who roleplay some of the most horrific parts of our world's past. Some people reenacted slavery.
These are rooms based on Southern
I knew this shit was about to be fucked up. That's why I was scared to where this was finna go.
plantations filled with huts, cotton fields, and other racial stereotypes.
What?
People go into these rooms to live out a fantasy of being a slave owner. There are also real graveyards on IMVU. By real graveyards, I mean there's no roleplay involved at all. These graveyards are dedicated to actual IMVU users who passed away in real life. Sometimes users will make graves dedicated to people outside of IMVU, including pets, children, and even miscarried babies.
These graves have pictures of the IMVU avatars or the persons that have been deceased.
But let's step away from the IMVU game for a minute and take a look at one IMVU user whose disappearance in real life made the media go wild. This person's name is Anne-Marie Squires, the IMVU user who went missing. In 2010, IMVU played a major part in a missing persons case. Anne-Marie Squires was a mother living in the UK. According to her brother-in-law, Anne-Marie was very normal and bubbly. She and her partner Andrew were living happily together, but all that changed in May of 2010. On May 13th of that year, Anne-Marie was spotted by a security camera boarding a train. This would be the last time anyone saw Anne-Marie. Soon after, her family reported her missing. missing. The only clue that they had was a cryptic note that said she was going to stay with someone named Shin. No one knew who Shin was, but Anne-Marie's family had a theory. They believed that Shin was someone Anne-Marie met on IMVU.
Anne-Marie's family claimed that in months prior to her going missing, she spent most of her time on this weird chat room game.
According to multiple news outlets, the family believed that Anne-Marie was becoming addicted to the game. Her son Andrew said, "It did seem that it became almost like an addiction, that she had to be on the site. Having spoken to her partner, he said she was on it every day, so I guess it could be like a compulsion."
Anne-Marie was constantly
What the fuck? Diablo. Choker. Love. Hexagon, where the fuck that shit called, man. I ain't judging. I ain't judging.
fighting and arguing with her partner over how much time she was spending on the computer playing IMVU.
Based on these two pieces of information, it seemed likely that Anne-Marie was talking to someone from IMVU, and maybe even cheating on her partner with them. It's possible that during the hours she spent on IMVU, Anne-Marie was talking to this mystery person named Shin. For 3 long weeks, her family was left without answers, until the police came back with news. According to the Salisbury Journal, Anne-Marie had walked into a police station a month after her disappearance to report that she was okay. We're not sure where this police station was, but there was information that she was in the US. But there's another detail that makes everything a little bit more complicated. Anne-Marie begged the police not to tell her friends or relatives where she was. Her family was devastated. "We're gutted," her sister said to the Salisbury Journal, "but at least we know she's safe and well." To this day, no one knows where Anne-Marie is or the identity of Shin. But it goes to show that anyone can get sucked into an online addiction to a virtual world like IMVU. But now we're going to step away from the IMVU game and take a closer look at a platform you're probably familiar with. YouTube. There's a lot of IMVU content on YouTube, and not in a good way. We're about to dive into the toxic world of IMVU YouTube. IMVU YouTube is disgusting. IMVU content extends way beyond the confines of the game itself. Some people use avatars and rooms in IMVU to create narrative videos for YouTube. Remember those family role players we talked about earlier? Well, a lot of them use YouTube as a way to create virtual family vlogs and stories.
You know, so crazy. Dante reacted to one of these shits on stream. I know about this.
But some of these stories are disgusting. The thumbnails and titles of these videos are questionable, and the avatars used to act out the characters look way too young. The creators do this on purpose to produce the inappropriate content.
Oftentimes, these storylines will have to do with romance and guys cheating on girls and gangs.
These videos will even depict explicit acts between family members, and some people love them. But the majority of the comments on that video are actually calling the creator out for how disgusting the video is. If you thought this was the last of the messed up stuff IMVU has to offer, think again. There's another dark side to IMVU, one that's more disturbing than anything we've covered so far. This next chapter is the story of one of the worst preds IMVU has ever seen, Pablo Sunny, the pred who got caught. Mama Max is a YouTuber who dedicated his channel to shedding light on child exploitation. In May 2022, he uploaded a video talking about his hunt for an IMVU user named Pablo Sunny. So he disguised himself as a young IMVU user named Kawaii Kitty and visited a room called the Sexy Singles Club. This is where he met Pablo.
Hi.
Hi there.
Do you want a date?
I'm 24. I think there's a bit too much of a gap.
Despite saying this, Pablo invited Kitty to a private room. Max was unable to show what happened in that room, so we can only imagine what Pablo tried to play out with someone he thought was a kid. But little did he know that behind that avatar was an experienced pred hunter who was gathering the evidence to expose Pablo to the world. So Max dug even deeper. He went through Pablo's friends list to see if he could get more information from them, but he ended up discovering something worse. Everyone Pablo followed on IMVU was young and vulnerable. At this point, it seemed pretty clear that Pablo was preying on young girls. But Max needed more evidence, so he continued to talk to Pablo to lure him into trusting his Kawaii Kitty character. Eventually, Max was able to get Pablo's Discord where they kept talking. Then, something unexpected happened. IMVU disabled Mama Max's fake account. No warning, no reason given, gone. This is a problem that many IMVU users have experienced. Lucky for Max, he gathered enough evidence to take Pablo Sunny money down. Mama Max created a new IMVU account and sent messages to Pablo's entire following explaining to them the messed up things Pablo did. Max also sent messages to Pablo threatening to call the police if he didn't agree to a call on Discord. When Pablo saw this, he freaked out, but reluctantly got on a call. Max then had a voice actress pretend to be Kawaii Kitty. He told her what to say to Pablo as Max listened in on the call. Max proposed a deal. If Pablo gave Kitty his Instagram handle, all the evidence would go away. Max wanted this so he could get a picture of Pablo's face. And when Pablo responded, he admitted what he did was wrong.
My boundaries is I don't want you to have more of my personal information, because then you can actually just decide one day that you want to I can't have that looming over my back. Can I make you something? Can I make you a song or something?
Pablo knew he messed up and offered to write a song to make up for it. It's just completely ridiculous. But in the end, it didn't matter if Pablo gave Max his Instagram
Let me write you
or
a
not.
song.
Max was recording the whole conversation, which meant more evidence for the authorities. But not everyone can be saved on IMVU. Sometimes these monsters cause so much damage that it cannot be reversed. In this tragic story of Zara Baker, evidence of a crime was gathered from IMVU, the worst criminal on IMVU. Zara Baker was born in November 1999. At just 5 years old, she was diagnosed with cancer. Because of this, Zara wore hearing aids and lost one of her legs. But even having gone through this, Zara remained optimistic.
Family friends remember the girl was constantly smiling despite her health problems.
After Zara was born, her mother suffered from something called postnatal depression. It can happen to mothers after they give birth and can be so difficult that the mothers are unable to look after their children. Because of this, Zara's father, Adam Baker, separated from her mother. In 2008, Adam met a woman named Elisa Fairchild on IMVU, and the relationship became serious quickly.
As a middle-aged grown-ass woman or man, why the fuck is you on IMVU? If you pushing 30, why the fuck is you on IMVU? Why?
Adam and Zara moved to the US so that he and Elisa could get married. It was a picture-perfect family until 2010. On October 9th, 2010, at 5:30 a.m., Elisa called 911 to tell them that Zara had been kidnapped. She was missing from the house and a ransom note had been left behind. But the police thought something was off. There was no sign of kidnapping anywhere in or around the house. So they had Elisa take a lie detector test, and when she failed it, she cracked, which she then told the police would make any parent scream. She led the police to various places around California where the police would find what remained of Zara Baker. Elisa's explanation was that Zara had passed from an unknown illness, and since Adam wasn't a documented American citizen, they couldn't go to the police in fear of being arrested. She said that Adam was the one who dealt with Zara after she passed and helped hide her around California. But this wasn't true. When the police interviewed Adam, they determined that he wasn't involved with the case at all. It turns out that Adam was nowhere near the location Zara was found on the night she was hidden, but Elisa was. The police also determined that Zara's passing wasn't because of natural causes, so that can only mean one thing. According to multiple news outlets, the police discovered that Elisa was taking part in Chainsaw Massacre roleplays on IMVU just days before Zara's passing. With such strong evidence working against her, Elisa pleaded guilty on trial. Adam was in the courtroom that day, and what he said to Elisa is heartbreaking. Elisa, I trusted you with the most precious thing in my life. Not only did you lie to me, you lied to Zara. There are no words to explain the hate I have for you and the loss I suffer every day. Zara's real mother, who hadn't seen Zara since she was 8 months old, had this to say. I never got to say goodbye. I never even got to say hello. The internet can be a dangerous place. If you're not careful, it'll consume you and rob you of your happiness. So if you're online for too long, especially in a game like IMVU, take a break and go touch grass, because life is...
That's for all you internet niggas out there, boy. Go touch fucking grass. On phone them. Go touch some fucking grass, shorty. Get the fuck off the internet. Stop doing this all day, typing this shit. On phone and grade. Stop being your fucking cock, too. Go outside, go touch some grass. Go talk to some actual bitches. On my mama.
is too short to be wasted behind a screen. Visual venture. Make sure you guys click my link in the description to play War Thunder now, because it supports me making videos for you guys. When you register on PC, you get a free bonus pack with premium vehicles, premium account boosters, and more. Wait, before you go, click this playlist to watch more dark internet documentaries because the algorithm will promote my channel more if you guys watch multiple videos. Love you guys. Peace.
Shout out Visual Ventures, man. Oh, funnel grade W fucking vid, man. Shout out Visual Ventures. Y'all know how the fuck we rocking on the gas.